There, and welcome to this video where we're going to cover the control condition component. So in my scene over here, I already have something set up. I have my text object with a control text on it and a control color on my text as well. So here I can change the color of my text manually, and so we see that it works. So what the control condition does, it basically listens to an input or a source, which is going to be our text value. And based on that value, we can set the property of other control components. So here I have my control text and my control color. We can think of the control text as the source and the control color as our target. And you can see that my control text here has an ID of 40,013. And our control color has 40,014. And now these IDs are important as we're going to use them now in our control condition. So I'm going to go ahead and add component and add the control condition component. And the ID of our control condition is going to match the ID of our source. So that's going to be our text. This is the input. We can name this anything we want, and let's just put it in the same layer. Okay, now we need to add the conditions. So I'm going to add one condition over here, and these are going to basically be the values. So you can think of this as a switch case in JavaScript. So this will be our first case. So this is going to be red. Basically what we're looking at is that the control ID of 40,013 has the value red. Let's add a few more cases, green and blue. Okay, so when the value of this ID matches red, then we want to do something, and this is our action. So I want to set the color to red. If we go to the control color, we have the ID over here. I'm going to copy that, paste that into the action, and now give it my value. And we're going to do exactly the same for green. The only difference now is that the color is going to be set to the green value. And the same for blue. Okay, so let's review this again. We have our source ID, which matches our text. Then we have our conditions, red, green, blue. So the value of this ID matches any of these values. And if it does, then we apply a value to the target ID. So let's go ahead and save this and hit play. I'm going to re-import my layer over here, and you see that we still have the text and the color. And if I write green and hit take in, the text now turns green. If I hit red, and if I put in a color that doesn't exist in our switch case, it just defaults to the my color value. Okay, so that's applying it to the same actor, but obviously because we're controlling the control ID, we're targeting the control ID, we can apply this to any object in our scene. So let's just move this over here and let's add a cube, and I'm going to add a control color, and I'm going to give this the same ID as we had before. This is also going to be in the examples layer, and obviously we're targeting color. Save current, play. Let's re-import to refresh the control objects. And if I now type in red, you can see that our cube changes as well. So using this in combination with different control components inside our level, it allows us to do quick and simple logic that doesn't require heavy blueprint work. Thanks for watching this video.